Good morning everybody. We are going to see introduction to cost accounting. Before taking review of what is mean by cost accounting, let us see what is mean by cost and what is mean by costing. Now first thing is cost. The term cost is defined by Institute of Cost and Management Accountants London as the amount of expenditure either actual or notional incurred on or attributable to a given thing. Whenever we are producing a particular article or product, how much material labor overheads, that is prime cost, we are incurring, how much factory expense we are incurring, how much amount of office administration and selling distribution expenses attributable to that particular product is known as cost of that particular product. So how much expenditure we are making on preparing a particular product, that is the cost of that particular product. Now the cost and expense are just synonymous terms. It can be regarded as the price paid for attaining the objectives. In fact, understanding the term of cost needs analysis of expense or expenditure. Institute of Cost and Works Accountants in India defines cost as the measurement in monetary terms of the amount of resources used for the purpose of production of goods and rendering of services. Now let us say which are the characteristics of cost. The term cost is not complete unless it is fully qualified as to its nature and limitations. It does not represent the same contents under every situation. It is a flexible concept. It may be ascertained by different persons in different ways. It may vary with time, volume, firm, method, or purpose. Let us see what is meant by costing. Costing is nothing but ascertainment of cost. It is different from cost accounting. It is referred to as classifying, recording, and appropriate allocation of expenditure for determination of the costs of products or services. Now, when we say costing, it is a process of ascertaining cost. It consists of rules and principles of ascertainment of costs of a product or service. When we take total of expenditure made on developing a particular product or rendering a particular service, that time it is cost, say rupees 10. But how we are determining, which principles we are using, which methods we are using, how we are classifying, all those things together is known as costing. So cost is whatever expenditure we have made on a particular project or a particular product or service. But costing is nothing but which methods, which procedures, which principles we have used for determining a particular cost. Now let us see which are the next important terms. After watching at cost and cost accounting, costing, let us go towards cost accounting. Now when we say the term cost accounting is the system of accounting which is concerned with determination of costs of doing something, which can be manufacturing or producing an article or rendering some service or even conducting any activity or function. Now, this is what is the definition of cost accounting we have seen. Financial accounting is developed over the time to record, summarize, and present the financial transactions or events which can be expressed in terms of money. This function was primarily concerned with record keeping and preparation of profit and loss account and balance sheet. But cost accounting is the application of costing principles, methods, and techniques in the ascertainment of cost and analysis of savings, expenses as compared with previous experience or with standards. Now, cost accounting is the technique and process of ascertainment of cost which begin with recording of expenses or the basis on which they are calculated and ends with preparation of statistical data. Now, when we say term cost accounting, it is defined by Weldon as classifying, recording, and appropriate allocation of expenditure for determination of cost of product or services and for the presentation of suitably arranged data for purposes of control and guidance of management. Now, when we say cost accounting, three things are there. First is costing, second is application of cost control methods and ascertainments of profitability, third is presentation of relevant information for managerial decision making. Now there is difference between costing and cost accounting. Costing is determination of cost of a product or service by any technique or process of formal record based on double entry system, whereas cost accounting is a formal system of accounting by means of which cost of product or service are ascertained and controlled. Now, after staring at cost accounting, let us see what is meant by financial accounting. The information obtained through financial accounts is useful to the management or owners of the business in several respects. However, the information generated by financial accountancy for several purposes is not sufficient for decision making in many areas like acquisition of plant and machinery or other assets, determination of product selection, addition or dropping or changing product combination in case of multi-product system, determining output level, determining or revising prices of product, whether profit earned is optimum as compared with competitors as well as earlier years. So there is need for cost accounting system. Now, when we say financial accounting, it is nothing but to record, summarize and present the financial transactions or events which are expressed in terms of money. Now, there are certain limitations of financial accounting, or say financial accounting cannot apply or cannot provide certain information. That information is provided by cost accounting to the management. Now, which are the limitations of financial accounting? In next upcoming lectures we will see that. Now, fifth thing is expense. We have seen what is meant by cost, what is meant by costing, what is meant by cost accounting, what is meant by financial accounting. Now see what is meant by expense. When we say the term expense, it is that portion of cost which has been consumed during the year. It has attributed to the revenue. It is shown on debit side of income statement. So whatever expenditure we have made in a particular accounting period or year, that is called expense. Now, loss. When we say the term loss, it is the portion of cost which has been consumed during the accounting period and which did not contribute to revenue. Let us see example. Loss due to fire. It is shown on the debit side of income statement. We have lost that much goods, but nothing revenue we have received from it. So it is known as loss. Next is cost object. When we say the term cost object, what it includes? In cost object is defined as anything for which a separate measurement of cost is required. It may be a product, service, activity, or process. Now, which are the cost object? There can be four types of cost objects like product, service, process, or activity. Let us see product. Which are examples? There are mobile phones, televisions, or cars. Service, let us see hospital, transportation, or hotel services. Process, let us see weaving process, spinning process in textile mills. When we say activity, let us see placement of purchase order or delivery of material, inspection of material or storing of material. All these are what is known as cost objects. Then another term we are going to see is which are the point of differences between financial accounting and cost accounting. Now, when we say the two terms or two branches of accounting, let us say financial accounting and cost accounting, which are the points of differences? One can say that cost accounting take over or begins from the stage where financial account ends. Financial account records and summarizes transactions of financial nature effected during a particular period. The information generated by financial accounting is recast to know the cost of any activity, production, or services rendered during the period, as also identifying areas of weaknesses and strength and suggesting measures for improvement. Now, let us see financial accounting and cost accounting comparison. They both are closely connected with each other, but both the systems of accounting have certain differences. Which are they? First point is meaning. When we say the meaning, financial accounting is nothing but to record, summarize, and present the financial transactions or events which can be expressed in terms of money in a systematic manner. When we say the term cost accounting, it is the system of accounting which is concerned with determination of cost of doing something, which can be manufacturing or processing or producing an article or rendering some service or even conducting any activity or function, and it includes costing, application of cost control methods, and ascertainment of profitability, as well as presentation of relevant information for managerial decision making. Second point of difference is coverage. Financial accounting deals with whole or entire organization connected with manufacture, as also other activities or areas, whereas cost accounts deal with expenses related to or identified with products which may only be a part of total organization. So whatever is preparation of products, manufacturing of product or services, that much is the area or coverage of cost accounting. Financial accounting deal with whole organization, all activities in the organization. Third is expense. Now, the expenses incurred are aggregated in financial accounts. When we say the costs are analyzed and reclassified on basis of unit of production in cost accounting. Next point is parties involved. In financial accounting, mainly the external parties are involved, that is transactions with other parties. In cost accounting, internal transactions between department within organization are involved. For example, store unit disburse certain amount of raw material to the manufacturing unit. Manufacturing unit transfer finished product to the finished goods units. Like that, internal transactions are recorded or internal parties are involved in cost accounting. Basis in financial accounting, it is based on actual financial transactions and figures and not on estimates or assumptions. On the other hand, cost accounting deal with actuals as well as estimates. We are having budgeted expenses as well as actual expenses. Now scope. Financial accounting relate to all commercial transactions of organizations during a particular period, whereas cost accounting relate to a particular product or services. Transactions are not related to that product or service are excluded. Now, results. The summarized statement, final accounts, we can say profit and loss account and balance sheet for a given period related to entire organization is prepared under financial account. Whereas the summarized statement, cost statement, reveals profit or loss of each product or services in the cost accounting. Now, final statement. The final statement in financial account are profit and loss account and balance sheet. The final statements in costing is in only one part, that is cost statement. Now let us see some another points of difference. Number of statements. Now for a given period and organization, there is only one profit and loss account in financial accounting. When we take cost accounting, for a given period, the organization can have one cost statement for each and every product or each and every service. Then valuation of stock. Under financial accounting, stock is valued at lower of cost or market price. From the standard 11th, we have seen closing stock is valued at cost or market price, whichever is less. Under cost accounting, stocks are always valued at cost. Next is objective. The objective under financial accounting is to comply with various requirements of law which are applicable to that particular organization. Under cost accounting, the objective is to render useful information for guidance purpose to the management. Next is statutory requirements. Before that, departmental analysis. It does not give department-wise analysis. So in financial accounting, corrective measures for each and every department or specific department we can't take. But in case of cost accounting, it gives department-wise analysis. So we can take corrective measures to the particular department. Then purpose. The main purpose under financial accounting is to prepare profit and loss account and balance sheet to show the financial results and financial position. Under cost accounting, the main purpose is to provide detailed information to the management. Then when we say statutory requirement, financial accounts are required to be kept as per the provisions of company law. Cost account are kept voluntarily. Recently, government make it obligatory for some manufacturing companies to keep cost accounts. Then there is nature. Financial account deals with always historical records, whatever actual expenditure we have incurred in that period. Cost account not only concerned with historical record, but they are also concerned with predetermined costs. So cost account take into account historical as well as predetermined costs. Next is material control. Financial accounting does not provide material control. On the other hand, cost accounting provides material control. Next is classification of cost. Under financial accounting, there is no classification of cost like fixed cost and variable cost. Under cost accounting, costs are classified into fixed costs and variable costs. Now, these all are the points of difference or points of comparison between financial accounting and cost accounting. Let us go towards next part, functions of cost accounting. Which are the major functions of cost accounting? Let us see. There are three major functions of cost accounting: ascertainment of cost, control over cost, and reporting. First function is cost ascertainment. Cost ascertainment or cost finding, cost determining involve five processes. They are known as 5 A's of cost accounting. Let us see which are they. Ascertainment, analyze, allocation, apportionment, and absorption. Let us see one by one. First is ascertainment, which is also known as collection. Through appropriate head of accounts, as per the nature of expense, financial accounting yields this information. All the expenses pertaining to the period are included under this process. So we have to collect the data of particular product or particular process. This is known as ascertainment or collection. Then there is analysis. It involves the classification of expense into various elements of cost. Whenever we collect expenses, we ascertain expenses, we have to classify them under whether they are material, whether they are labor, or whether they are overheads. Next is allocation. It is possible when entire amount of a given item is charged directly to a department or work center, which is known as cost center. Then there is apportionment. Whenever or where an item of cost cannot be entirely charged to a particular department, particular work center, it is distributed equitably among the departments concerned on appropriate basis, which is known as apportionment. For example, if you say factory rent, 10 products we are making in the factory, we have to divide whatever is factory rent by 10 products, number of products 10, whatever amount we will get, that is the factory rent of particular product. Or particular overhead we are incurring for all 10 products, but in different proportions. Then 5%, 10%, 20% we have to charge to particular product. That is called apportionment. Then there is absorption. After allocation and apportionment of cost to the department or work center, the aggregate cost is absorbed by or charged to the product or services produced in that department. It is done by using appropriate base of absorption, which is known as unit rate. Generally, the process of allocation, apportionment, absorption is essential in relation to indirect costs. Thus, through these 5 steps, the expenses pertaining to a particular period are translated into cost of products, produced or services rendered, and expenses are linked to production. Now, when we see these terms, there is point of difference between two important things. Which are they? They are cost ascertainment and cost estimation. Which are point of difference? Let us see what is meaning of cost ascertainment and cost estimation. Cost ascertainment is process of determination of actual cost after it has been incurred. Cost estimation is the process of determination of future costs in advance before production starts. So, whenever we are incurring cost that we are recording, it is cost ascertainment. When we are determining in advance what will be the cost in future, estimates we are making, that is known as cost estimation. Second point is recording in books. Actual cost is recorded in books of account. On the other hand, in cost estimation, estimated cost is not recorded in the books of accounts. Then when we say about budget, actual cost is not considered for preparation of budget. On the other hand, estimated costs are used in preparation of budget. Then there is price quotation. Actual cost is not used for price quotation. On the other hand, estimated cost is usually used for price quotation, which is for future work. Then cost control. Actual cost is not used for cost control purposes. Estimated cost is used for cost control, as we are comparing with actual cost after that production process complete, and we take review after comparison whether extra cost is incurred or less cost is incurred, or estimated and actual is equal, which is used for cost control purposes. Now let us go towards other functions of cost accounting. Apart from ascertainment of cost, second function of cost accounting is control over cost. Now, when we say cost control or control over cost, it is defined as a tool for guidance and regulation by executive action of cost of operating and undertaking by Institute of Cost and Management Accountants of London. It is control of cost by management. Now let us see what is process of cost control. First of all, setting up targets for expenses and activities like production, sale or purchase is carried out. Then actual expenses or volume of activities through cost ascertainment technique, measurement is taken. Then there is comparison of actual target and finding or deviations or differences and identified areas of inefficiencies, efficiencies. Then analysis of cause of deviation and fixing responsibility on particular person within the organization, and then corrective action for improvement of performance in future is taken. Now the measures adopted to control cost are known as techniques of costing. Now what is control over cost? First of all, we have to set standards. So 10 rupees are required for producing particular product. Then we have to produce the particular product. In that we seen that 11 rupees we incurred. Now we have to compare. 10 was our standard, actual is 11, 1 rupee is difference. Now we have to analyze the cost, whether material was costly or labor expense was more or overheads more we have incurred. Then we have to take corrective action, that we should deduct the expenditure or reduce the expenditure on labor, or we have to control our overhead expense, or material we have to purchase from another place which will get at less price. Like that we have to do as a corrective action. This is what is known as cost control, and it is known as costing technique. Then third and last function is reporting. This function is concerned with the presentation of information obtained through cost methods. Now, whatever information we get by applying cost methods and techniques of costing, we have to present to the management. The proper system of reporting should ensure that the concerned person receives right type of information at appropriate time. The reporting system differs from organization to organization depending on particular needs of that particular organization. So in short, in the functions of cost accounting involve three major functions: ascertainment of cost, control over cost, and reporting. Under ascertainment of cost, we have to decide cost of a particular product. Under control over cost, we have to keep control over that cost. We have to see whatever is actual and whatever is budgeted and take corrective action. And in the reporting, we have to present the cost accounting data we have collected by applying costing techniques and methods to the management in whatever form they require. In this lecture, we have seen different concepts in cost accounting, basic concepts that is, then comparison between financial and cost accounting, and different functions of cost accounting. In this particular lecture, we are going to stop here. Thank you.